Today we end up at one of the best beaches in the world. It's often number one in Scotland's best beach categories and graces the top 10 of the world's top beaches year in, year out. But before we get there, we take a road that turns out to be not too golden to reach this point. All will be explained. But anyway, here's me a short time ago talking a bit more about today's video. Right, welcome to the end of the video. I'm away to do an end piece, which you'll see at the end. But I'm just starting the video off here just to pre-warn you. As you've probably seen by the title of the video and maybe some opening, footage, we maybe visited one of the, best rated beaches in Scotland. Sometimes in the world it's often voted in the top 10, but that wasn't the plan for today. Today we were planning to do something completely different, but ended up on the beach. So stick with the video because the first wee bit isn't anything to do with beaches. It's about another tourist attraction, a golden road in the Isle of Harris. So here is me a few hours ago, first thing this morning, in here telling you what we're hoping to do and why we're away to do it. We'll see you 20 minutes at the end of the video. Oh, welcome to the Outer Hebrides, day number, 4, 5. And the rest of the UK, according to the forecast, is basking in an Indian summer, 23, 24 degrees, blue skies. Whereas here, well, look at that, and that's actually, the cloud is down, and the view is, the view now is actually better than it was for the rest of the morning. It's actually just lifted. So I'm not sure what we're going to do today. Might be a bit of a task to try and get my my photograph. Might go for a drive. There's a road called the Golden Road, so we might head there. So let's see if we can get a photograph on the rugged east coast of Harris, as opposed to the beautiful golden sands in the west. Might end up on a beach there later, we'll see. Right, cut to us in the van, in the gloom. We eventually got ready and headed out in the van from Northton, which is where we were staying, and it was looking pretty gloomy and it was damp, but we were hoping for the gloom to clear. But yeah, first off was a stop for some coffee. Okay, first we stop for a coffee, just at Levenborough, and I can thoroughly recommend coming here. We just bought some wee gifts and presents and got a nice big sandwich. The food looks awesome. There's a bit you can sit in. We've just decided to take away. Anyway, I'm going to go down here and see if I can get my first picture of the day. Just over the back of the cafe there. See if there's anything worthwhile photographing. So if there is, I'll put it up now. Let's go. So I've put the photographs up here, but they're probably the most unremarkable photographs I may have ever taken. Stay tuned for some slightly better ones later on. Anyway, after having our coffee, we headed a bit further south, just to the start of the Golden Road, to visit a church. Oh, right, stopped. Oh, dogs are barking. Oh, right in here. Oh. Well, the guidebook says there's a rugged coastline with great views over the sky, and I kid you not, you can hardly see 20 metres in front of you. Look at that. Anyway, we're going to stop at this old church up here and we'll show you around there. See if it's any good. Yeah, a bit claggy. Let's hope this lifts a wee bit so we can show you something. Oh man, right, let's go up to this church. Thank you. I never brought my camera. I got to bring my camera, do a phone. Oh, I've not even got my phone camera. Let me go and get my camera. I'll use Lewis's camera if we need to. Lewis, I'll use your camera if I need to. Lewis has got a better phone than me anyway. His is an iPhone. What have you got now? A 15? 15, he's got an iPhone 15. I'm still working on off the 11s. Old dad phone, eh? Yeah, look at this. That's pretty cool. I don't know if we can go in or not. Oh wow. Maybe a bit dark in the camera. Look at this. It's like the traditional cross-shaped if I was looking at it. I've had the drone. Well, I've got the drone. But I'll not be able to put it up. It's just too misty. You wouldn't see anything. What a fantastic space though. So let me get some lights so you can see me. Here we go. So this was built actually, if you watched the video, maybe the last video, the video before we visited the old temple, which was built in the, I think it was 1528. Well, this was apparently around about the same time. 1520 it was commissioned, and again it's the clan MacLeod, which must be the clan from this part of the world back in the day. And the person, I think it was Alistair MacLeod, he was buried here first. I don't know. It's a temple. There's lots of tombstones and these sorts of things. It's quite a special place actually. Glad we stopped here. What a place. Well worth a visit for sure. St Clement's Church. I'll tell you what, it's a bit of an eerie feeling place, and weather like today with the mist rolling in and all these tombs. And let's hope this cloud clears. We'll not be seeing much of this golden road. Oh, back in the van, there's the church up there. So I think the next part of the Golden Road, it really goes into a really narrow single track, which is going to be a blooming nightmare, especially with this mist. You just can't see a thing. Visibility must be about 50 metres. It's horrendous. So I don't know if there's going to be much to show you. I might get some of these photographs. If there was lots of forests, then it'd be perfect. But yeah, it's meant to be like a moonscape and not many forests, so we'll see. Anyway, here comes the troops back again. In you come. Say hello to the camera. Did you enjoy that?
Yeah.
That's pretty cool, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Something different. So yeah, let's go and negotiate this Golden Road and see how golden it is. I'm sure there's a reason behind the name as well, but we'll see. Oh man, it's been pretty great. We've stopped a bit just to let the dogs out really. There's a wee memorial over there, we're going to have a look. See if we can get some pictures here, but not looking too promising. Look, greatness. Oh man. And we're just coming up to this wee point here. This is about 20 metres away from the van, and I don't know if you can even see the van now, it's kind of disappeared into the fog, or the har. So much for our rugged views. Not much to see, I'm afraid. You can just about see the rocky terrain on this Golden Road side of Harris, and it's said that people were moved from the sandy shores over to this side, and the land was so barren that they had to take the dead and bury them over on the west coast because the ground, you couldn't dig it deep enough over here. But anyway, it was called the Golden Road because apparently it cost so much to build. Anyway, we headed on a bit and the weather started to improve, so we decided to head down to that world famous beach, and probably I would say the most famous beach in the Outer Hebrides. Oh, right, see the sun's almost out. I'm not going to lie, really a wee bit disappointed with the Golden Road. That's probably because it was clagged in. We couldn't see our hand in front of our face, so we've come a bit further on, and wait till you see what I'm looking at now. We've come to probably what is described as one of the best beaches in the world. It's always in the top 10. Oh wow, look at this. I'll spin you around. What a place, look at that. Isn't that wonderful? Wow, I'm going to go for a nice wee walk along here. Let's hope the sun comes out. This is nice, isn't it? Wow, the turquoise views, wow. This is Luskentyre Beach. Definitely going to get a few photos here, even though the conditions probably aren't ideal. Look at this, wow. Go along there, right, I'll bring you back later on. Well, Luskentyre certainly didn't disappoint. The white sands and turquoise waters were amazing. And I still had my photography challenge where I'm challenging myself to take one half decent image per day on this trip to Harris. So whilst I was walking along the beach, I was also looking for some compositions. What a beautiful place though. What a spot. Well, hopefully you can see us alright. I've not got my filter on the camera, because I didn't think I'd need it today. I usually put an ND filter on. But yeah, what a place, eh? Do you like it? Beautiful. I don't know if the mic will pick it up, but Leanne likes it. I don't know, the sand's slightly whiter than Sept Bay, but I still preferred Sept. I think it was quieter and it was more expansive, wasn't it? Although Luskentyre is the one that always gets talked about, the turquoise waters, and yeah, what a change from, I mean, you can see the Har over to the other side. It's still coming in from the other side of Harris, and that golden road, it was just clagged in. It was a bit disappointing, I thought. I suppose on a nice day it would have been okay, but considering we couldn't see hee-haw, it was a bit disappointing. So yeah, let's go. I'm going to go down to the water, maybe up to the dunes, and see if I can take some pictures. We'll see if they come out. My son's sitting chilling over there, so let's go this way. Right, Lex? As the light was lovely, there was that lovely contrasty light with the dark clouds and the sun shining on the sand. I started to look for some chances to take some pictures for that challenge I'd set myself, and here they are. I think they've come out quite well. It's not too often I'll say this, but when I came to book coming on holiday here, I mean, it wasn't cheap. It's a bit of a luxury for us, to be honest with you. We could have just come in the camper van, but given the weather, we decided to get a cottage, and it's lovely. And go back a few videos for that tour of the cottage. But anyway, it's not often I'll say this, but I was more excited about coming to the beaches in Harris than I was about the mountains. Although I really needed to tick off Clement, which I've done. What's got the, I don't know, just what got the adrenaline pumping and the interest with these beaches, and now that I'm here, I've not been disappointed. I mean, it really is. It's the colours. Even when the sun's away, these sort of pastel-y blues and yellows of the sand. It's a really beautiful, beautiful place, and I think it's the colours that do it. It's absolutely fabulous. So yeah, I'm going to see if I can get some more shots. I've been taking some pictures with Lewis in them as a subject, and what a place this is. And I've still got quite a few beaches to go and explore, and I've not been up to the dunes yet, and wow, so many places. I don't think I'm going to come close to touching, you know, getting to know Harris in this one trip in 7 days. It's going to take a lot longer, and another trip back. I'll be back for sure, but what a place. What a place. Right, let's go and see Leanne and Lewis and see how they're getting on. They're up here on the dunes. I think I talked a wee bit about this earlier on, is the colours, and I think you get a good kind of feel for it here. The greens and the yellows of the dunes, and then the lovely sand, the white sand, and the kind of aqua coloured water. It's a really good example of it here, and I think that's what it is. The landscapes are amazing. You get the sea and the mountains, although you can't see the mountains at the moment. It's just lovely. I mean, look at this. Hopefully the camera's picking up. It's lovely colours in the, you know, the dune grass, and then the yellow sands or the white sands, and the sort of turquoisey waters, and then the greyish skies. It's fabulous. Right, be sharp now. They're miles ahead of me. Way over yonder. They're used to it though. They are used to it. Let's get back to the van. What a place. As the crow flies, we've left Luskentyre, and we've probably, as the crow flies, come about 1 kilometre or 2 further to the south, I think, south-ish. Anyway, we've come to just have a look at another beach. I was just trying to figure out where I could park for this one. I've not been to this one. This is one I was hoping to come to, and we're going to come and spend the day tomorrow somewhere, but this is slightly different. Let's have a look at this. I'll show you. Wow, look at this. Another glorious beach. There's nobody here. Nobody here at all. Look at that. Isn't that wonderful? Wow. Woo! Seilebost Beach, I don't know if that's how you pronounce it, but this is amazing, isn't it? Nice. Wow. We go over this way and have a look. That's Luskentyre just over there, over Lewis's Head. That's where we were. Where those dunes are just about there. It did take us about 20 minutes to come round, so yeah, let's go and have a, maybe take some pictures here. I've only got my iPhone with me, but some nice rock formations here. Well, it's a bit hairy, so it's hard to tell how good this beach is going to be. It does look a bit safer. There's a wee lagoon down there for swimming. The waves aren't coming in quite as hard and heavy as they were at Sept or Luskentyre Beach. It's quite nice, isn't it? I think I still prefer Sept. No? You prefer this one? Controversial. I certainly like Sept. I think Luskentyre, they're all nice, amazing beaches. And this is just massive as well. There's a big expanse over here as well. So, lovely. Right, bring you back at the van. So I think the last bit I did to camera was down in Seilebost Beach. And what a great couple of beaches. The weather wasn't great, but coming over to Luskentyre, as you saw, was just fantastic. So I didn't really end the video correctly down there, so I'll end it here. Stay tuned for the next video because the forecast is looking the opposite of today. It is to be a late summer, Indian summer, hopefully, fingers crossed. So tune in for the next video and you'll see some Harris beaches in completely different conditions. So stay safe out there and we'll see you on the next adventure.
Yeah.